Hello my friends, it is Bash, and I'm going to do a bit of a news and updates video here because, you know, it's been a while since I've been really active on YouTube in terms of videos and whatnot. And I'm going to go ahead and play some Killing Floor while I do it, just to give you guys something to look at. Because normally I would do something like this with maybe like a still image, but might as well change it up a little bit. I've only posted one other Killing Floor gameplay video as long as I've been on YouTube. It's been a long time. And I hope you did enjoy that one that I posted the other day, which is the one that I did with all my friends. I mean, we have a great time with this game, and it's just a fun game. Just going to do a short game here while I talk about some things, so I don't want to go on too long, because Killing Floor games can be quite time-consuming. As you can see, it is the Christmas event. It just started the other day, so there's that. But anyway, let's get to the meat and taters of this video. I know it's been a while since I've done any videos. I've been kind of slow with it, and I've just been rather uninspired with John Satir. I know it's kind of hard to believe that I'd be uninspired with something as kind of simple as John Satir, but you know, I just haven't had good ideas for it, so that's why it's been a while since I've really done anything with it, and I apologize for that. I've had some ideas in the pipeline, but I just don't know how I want to go about executing it. It's a little strange, and that's that for John Satir. One thing I would like to bring up is how Google Plus kind of screwed everything over. Can't leave comments on anything anymore. Not that comments are a huge deal for me. I almost never leave comments on anything anymore just because I don't know, it's never really appealed to me. Comments are just kind of, they're just kind of there, honestly. And, you know, over many, many years, I've gotten so many stupid comments, it's unbelievable. And we'll get to more of those later. But yeah, I can't leave comments anymore, so, you know, in the event that I do want to discuss something with one of my viewers, it's impossible now. Or at least it's really difficult, because I really don't want to upgrade my channel to Google+. I just don't want to do that. It's not something I'm really interested in. So, if you're one of my viewers, I know I don't have very many of them, but if you're one of my viewers and you leave comments, just keep in mind I'm not really going to be able to get back to you. So if you're someone that I know personally and I can talk to on something, like, you know, an instant messenger, probably be better to do it there. You can still leave comments, of course, but it's going to be more difficult for me to try and get a hold of you guys just because of the way, you know, things have changed. It's really unfortunate, but that's just kind of the way it is. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I do have to, it is amusing the kind of comments I still get on my channel, though. I don't really get notifications on whether I get comments on really anything anymore. Now that they've kind of changed everything with Google Plus and that integration and whatnot, I don't get any kind of comment, or any kind of notification when I get a comment, either on my page or any video. So it's, if you've been leaving comments on stuff, I probably have not seen them, just because now I have to manually check every video to see if I have a comment at all. And, you know, that takes time, especially if it's on an older video, because, you know, I'm generally not very keen on checking old videos for comments just because they're old, and oftentimes I've moved on from them. Again, we're going to get to that later. But if you've been leaving comments and I just haven't seen them or said anything, well, obviously I can't say anything, but I'm trying to read them if I can. I do appreciate getting comments at all because, you know, I don't really get a lot of comments from people that aren't my friends, and oftentimes I get a lot of comments on old shit that, I mean, I don't want to say I don't care about it, but I care about it a hell of a lot less than I normally would. So that's that there. I do still get comments on my page over metal versus not metal, and it's just kind of sad to see how angry people get over that. I recently got some dude telling me to do something with my life because he thought that metal versus not metal was shitty, and he obviously the only thing he did was watch metal versus not metal, get offended, and then leave an angry comment. And I just think that kind of thinking is so stupid. Like, gee, metal versus not metal, a series I haven't done any videos on in 5 years, and I started like 6.5 years ago. Haven't done a single thing with it since, you know, 2008 at the latest, and yet people are still acting like it's the only thing I've done, and that I'm some kind of, you know, evil terrorist guy who, like, is elitist. I mean, people misusing the term elitist. I hate that shit so much. It's just dumb. Usually I don't care about people getting butt hurt over metal versus not metal, but it's just so irritating that people find the need to bring it up when I've moved on from that, and I've been moved on from it for so long, you can't even imagine. Oh, gosh. So yeah, people telling me how to live my life because they don't like a video I did. You know, typical stuff. It's YouTube after all. Yep. So that keeps happening. Doom's 20th anniversary is on Tuesday. That's a few days from now. It is the 6th of December at the time of this recording. And I do have something special in the pipeline, in that I'm going to do a new LP of Doom. It's essentially going to be Doom the way it should have been the first time around when I did an LP. Because that first LP I did of Doom, back in 2009, you know, really rough around the edges. It was the first time I had ever done an LP. I didn't even call it an LP back then. I just called it like a commentary video, like a walkthrough. I presented it more like a walkthrough. So this time it's going to be a lot better. I'm going to have a different tone, a more kind of introspective and reflective tone about the whole thing. And it should be pretty cool. I'm excited to kind of do it again because so many things are going to be improved. The video quality will be better, commentary should be better, I hope. Hopefully my playing will be better. You know, there's basically everything you can think of is going to be improved, and I'm really eager to do it. I'm going to start recording them on the 9th, and I'm going to release them for the 20th anniversary on the 10th there. So hopefully you'll be looking forward to that as much as I am, because it's been a long time coming, I think. I mean, I'm not one to kind of go all George Lucas and try and replace old stuff. I mean, my old LP will always be there, but I think this one will be the way it should have been in the first place. And hopefully you guys will really enjoy that one. I don't know if you guys really know that much, but I actually broke my computer about a month ago. Well, more like a month and a half at this point. I tried to update my BIOS. I mean, I made a John Satir kind of lampooning this whole thing, but I updated my BIOS incorrectly, and it screwed my motherboard over. We tried to save it, but there was just no saving it. So I got a new motherboard and CPU and everything, and I'm planning on getting more upgrades for Christmas. And, yeah, it does kind of suck. I also had to get a sound card because my onboard audio just suddenly died for no apparent reason. So hopefully I sound okay on the mic here. This is the first video I've done aside from that other KF video in which I've done like recorded stuff on my microphone, and it seems like it's alright so far, but it doesn't go as loud as I would kind of like it to go. But, you know, still works. Still good. So, going into the last major wave here. Yeah, Killing Floor is a game we've been playing a whole lot. It's kind of been the surrogate for Goldeneye Source, because Goldeneye Source activity has sadly been low this year. This has probably been an all-time low in terms of how much us and TG and friends have played it. And I apologize for that if you've really liked my gameplay videos. I know there's some people out there who have like disliked those videos immediately, and that's another thing I'd like to address, is when I get dislikes almost immediately on a video, you have to wonder who the hell is, you know, like, subscribed to me, who's gonna dislike my shit, because most of the people who watch my videos are my friends. Although some of my older videos have a broader view base because, you know, they're more controversial, you know, a la metal versus not metal, and some of my songs that I've uploaded, in which I was the first to do so. So, yeah, it's kinda, I don't know why people would dislike my stuff. I mean, I had a more broad viewer base back in the day. That's not so much the case now. And where's the flesh pound? There we go. Oh, did I get him? Yeah, cool. It's hard to get the head hitbox on these Christmas flesh pounds, but luckily he didn't rage at me. Don't want to die on normal here. I would have played on hard, but you know, I don't want to die on screen. I want to act like I'm actually good. Although I am really legitimately good at sharpshooter here. I like to toot my own horn, but you know, this is the only class I bothered to get truly genuinely good at, and I think it shows. So hopefully you guys agree there. But anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about, you know, the likes and the dislikes. I mean, I don't care if someone dislikes my stuff. That's just human nature. But it's just funny because almost all my videos are just watched by my friends these days, especially anything I've made within the past year or so. The only videos I've made that get a lot of views otherwise are stuff I made a long time ago that are more controversial and or more just kind of broad and appealing. Because, I mean, let's be honest, who the hell likes John Satir other than me and my friends? It's just kind of how it is. So, yeah. But hopefully you guys have been liking the content I've been doing. I know I've been slow, and generally when I'm not doing an LP, I'm kind of slow if I'm really uninspired. I had my last big burst of inspiration with John Satir all the way back in May when I made the two-parter where they went back in time and shit. God, that was such a fun one to do, and I'm open for ideas. I mean, the time travel idea was suggested in part by one of my viewers, so I mean, you know, it's not like I ignore everything, but I don't want people to think that John Satir is some kind of like request service where I'm just going to fulfill wishes, because I mean, I like to do my own thing, but I will take suggestions. Alright, let's see how fast I can kill the Patriarch here, just for fun. Okay, miss, miss, miss. Dead. He's so easy on solo, but yeah, that's how it goes. So that's that for killing floor. But anyway, yeah, I don't want John Satir to be some kind of like wish fulfillment. I mean, I've done a few things like bring back old characters from the past, from like Renamon and stuff, but I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm trying to appeal to them. And I mean, I'm definitely open for suggestions, but at the same time, I don't want people to think that I'm going to listen to everything and do everything that they say, especially if it involves bringing back a lot of people from the past, because, you know, that's just me. I just don't like to bring back past characters. I guess I can do one more here. Because I like to leave the past in the past when I can. I mean, geez, just look at metal versus not metal. You know how irritated I get when people bring that shit up. But sometimes it's fun to kind of have a nostalgic look back on things, and, you know, again, that's why I'm doing the like a revisitation of the Doom LP. So, with that said, that's about it for John Satir. I definitely have some ideas, and I'll try to implement them as soon as I can. I'm just getting kind of lazy. Hopefully 2014 will be a lot better in that regard. I think 2014 is going to be a year of changes, and I know I probably said that before 2013 started, but, you know, I want to try and stay a little more dedicated to it. Because, you know, each new year comes and I have high ambitions and hopes for it, and then it just kind of ends up being another year sometimes. I mean, I have great memories and have a lot of fun doing the things I like to do, but at the same time, sometimes I feel like there's a lot of wasted potential. And that just happens. That's just something that happens when you're lazy like me. But yeah, so covered comments, my next LP, John Satir, my irritation over people in metal versus not metal. So, what else do I need to cover? Guess I should have thought this out a little more, but, you know, that happens. Well, John Satir's 3rd anniversary, I think, is already passed at this point. I can't believe I started that series 3 years ago now. And I do plan on continuing it. Some of you might be wondering where Carlos is, and don't worry, I'll be doing something with him eventually, but I don't want to spoil too much because, you know, where's the fun in that? As far as other LPs go, aside from Doom, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm trying to avoid first-person shooters as much as I can. The only reason I'm doing Doom is just because, you know, the time is right, because it's 20th anniversary and everything. But otherwise, I try to avoid LPs, and I'm actually trying to do more stuff on real consoles, like games I actually physically own and can do on real consoles. But it's hard to think of what I want to do, and get out of here. I hate when they spawn right there. So, but, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's just tricky. I don't want to become like a dedicated LP channel or anything. I like to do LPs, but I think it shouldn't be the primary focus. I like to be kind of just like a variety channel, have gameplay videos, music, this and that. And it is sad to think that people think that the only thing that I've ever done with my channel is just metal versus not metal. It just goes to show how stupid people are. And well, that's their problem. It's not mine. So yeah, I kind of like to get a little bit of everything, but I generally only upload music when it's just that rare and nobody else has it up, or if the version that's on YouTube is so bad that it'd be doing a service to upload it. That's rarely the case, though. I can usually find one good copy. But yeah, this year in review, I know it hasn't been the best year in terms of like videos. I did the Musashi LP. That was one that I had. It was kind of like an impromptu choice based on one of my friends. I asked him what he wanted to see, and since he had never seen Musashi, I went ahead and I went with that. And I don't think that was a bad one. It was probably one of my better LPs. My favorite LP so far is still Blood. I think I really kind of pulled out all the stops for that one, even if it's not perfect. It's still better than a lot of my stuff that I did before 2011. In 2011, that's when I really kind of hit my stride with LPs. All my stuff that I did in 2009, 2010, very rough around the edges, very stiff, and I hope that I've come leaps and bounds in improving that because, I don't know, I know I'm going and a lot, but I think I've come a long way in improving it because it's just, you know, back in those days, I was just not as comfortable speaking as I am now. I think I've definitely come a long way in kind of like public or even semi-public speaking, and I know it's kind of a leap to call that public speaking, but you know, it's something you gotta learn. I mean, I feel like I'm speaking much more confidently now. I'm trying not to say okay so much. You know, I made a joke about that with that okay video. Oh shit, there we go. I like to no scope if I'm close enough. But yeah, I go okay a lot, and I'm trying not to do that. I'll definitely be really trying not to do it for the Doom LP. I want the Doom LP to be definitely my cleanest LP to date, and not suffer from a lot of the problems that plague my other LPs. Because, you know, those are kind of annoying. I know I keep saying and a lot. It's become really obvious now, and now I'm trying not to, but I just kind of do it anyway. It's just kind of natural. So yeah, that's it for LPs, I think. I still want to do LPs yearly, but you know, I don't want to make it my focus because that's just I kind of like to have this channel as a variety channel, even though it's been kind of heavily focused on games lately more than John Satir. I of course want to do some other Speakonia videos, but I just don't know what I want to do in regards to those. So yeah, it's kind of how that goes. So I'll go ahead and finish this game out shortly here. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the year. Can't believe it's almost over. It just feels like yesterday the year started and we got blessed with Vine Sauce on Goldeneye Source. That was such an incredible event, and I'm really disappointed that didn't pan out more than it did. If you don't know, Vine Sauce is a notable streamer who has a YouTube channel. He's pretty popular, and he came to our Goldeneye Source server, Trader's Gate, the one that I actually own now, and he streamed gameplay footage to a whole mass of people. And it was really cool because we were blessed to have him because we were fans of Vine Sauce. I mean, at least my friends were. I didn't watch very much of him, but I knew who he was. And we were really blessed to have him. It was cool. And it was just kind of disappointing that it didn't pan out because we were hoping that it was going to bring this huge spike of activity into Goldeneye Source, and sadly it didn't. 2013 ended up being one of the worst years. I know C-Nanners did stream a couple times, or at least do gameplay videos that he put on YouTube, and that did bring up a spike of activity for a couple months, but it died back down, and sadly Goldeneye Source is kind of back to the way it was before, just rather dormant and lonely. I mean, if you guys want to play that game, any of my viewers, I mean, go right ahead. It's a fun game, and, you know, it's pretty cool. And actually, I do have one thing I want to talk about, is social aspects in games. Goldeneye Source has brought me a lot of joy as a social game because I met a lot of great people and become really close friends with people. And I mean, they're long-distance friends. I sadly don't live near any of them, but I don't think that discounts them as friends any more than, you know, anything else. And I really abhor when people say, oh, they're not your real friends because you don't know them personally and you don't live near them and hang out with them. I mean, that's so stupid, because these friends that I've made in Goldeneye Source and that I, you know, associate with on a daily basis, I feel like I'm closer to them than any of my real friends that I made in real life over the years. I mean, no offense to them, I still love my friends here, but it's just, you know, I kind of have different circles of friends, and they just happen to be long distance, so and it really disappoints me when I play a game like Goldeneye Source, or really any game that has voice chat, and, you know, I'm trying to have a good time socially and just, you know, shoot the breeze while playing the game, having fun, and then people are like, well, shut up, faggot, nerd, loser. I mean, that shit has become so prevalent in Goldeneye Source, it's kind of killed the game for me. I still try to play it whenever I can, but it's just really annoying when people are just like, well, shut up, when you're, you know, on the mic. I mean, it's not that prevalent, I guess, but it's happened enough times that it's kind of burned us. And, you know, once bitten, twice shy, I guess. It's just so sad. Oftentimes I just mute people I don't know as soon as they join the server, so I don't have to listen to them, and I can just hear my friends. But, you know, at the same time, I suppose that's a little, I guess, xenophobic, because sometimes you miss out on great people, but great people just aren't what they were in 2009 as they are now. Or they're not as common as they were in 2009. Goldeneye Source in 2009 was magical. Now it's okay. I mean, I don't really play it for the game anymore. I really play it for the social experience. So it's really kind of disappointing to see that people are so kind of opposed to the social experience. I mean, if you just want to play the game and you don't want to hear people, you can mute people. But, you know, even then they're like, well, I'm muting you. It's just like, shut the fuck up. You know? It's just disappointing that people act that way. So, yeah. I still really love Goldeneye Source, and I love all the enjoyment it's brought me and all the friends I've made over the years, because I've made a lot of friends with it, and I feel really close to these friends. They don't just feel like people I talk to on the internet every so often. They feel like legit, true friends that, you know, I would hang out with a lot if I lived closer to them. And that's just kind of how it goes with Goldeneye Source. It's a fun game, and it's worth trying. It does have a few issues here and there, but nothing like crippling, although some people would tell you that, because they're just close-minded homophobes. Yeah, but, you know, I really love my friends, and I just hate that the social aspect in certain games is just kind of going to the wayside because people are just autistic, I guess. Alright, Patriarch, let's settle this. Oh shit. Oh boy. Wow, I got hit, but there he goes. He is dead. Alright, well, I guess that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed hearing me talk about news and updates. It's been a while, and hopefully this has cleared up some things on why I've been kind of absent lately from doing videos on a regular basis. I hope to get some more videos up soon, maybe some more KF gameplay videos with my friend, because that's a lot of fun. I really hope to do something on New Year's Day, or no, New Year's Eve, like I did last year, that GoldenEye video, because that was fun too. I think I got everything I needed to get off my chest, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again, guys.